Matter of fact, if y'all come to our show on the 20th, where it's gonna be a whole lot of other motherfuckers, the Crack Jokers, we gonna be at the Joy Manor and shit on the 20th and shit. And that's my birthday pre-turn up and shit, so we gonna be real lit. But I don't like loaning people money. Cause my sister cousin Tia, like I blame everything on her. Some shit may or may not be true. But I'm just saying this motherfucker asked me for some money to go towards an abortion and shit, right? and she was like, bitch, let me get $20 to go towards this abortion. So I took it out of my titty meat because that's where I'm putting my money because it's close to my heart. And you know what I'm saying? I sniffed it before I gave it to her. And she was like, the fuck you smelling your money for? You the second time you done did this shit, bitch. Like, what you smelling your money for before you give it to me? And I was like, I'm just trying to make sure it ain't a little funky ass $20 when I asked for that shit back. Cause last time you said you was gonna pay me in 2 weeks, and it was 2 weeks after the 2 weeks, and you was like, bitch, let me get this little funky $20. And my money don't stink when I give it to people. So you know what I'm saying? I had to smell it before I gave it to her and shit. But what else I don't like? Listen, y'all, like I really don't like baby mamas that much, and like females be getting mad when I say that shit, and I be having to explain like, hold on, listen, bitch, like because it's levels to baby mamaism. Can we agree with that? Yes. It's levels. It's the baby mamas who be like, listen, you ain't doing what the fuck you supposed to do, and I'm on your head, which is legit. And then it's the baby mamas you could be doing what the fuck you supposed to do, and they on your head on some dumb shit because you ain't bought them no bundles because they bitch like me like free shit. But I ain't got no kids, so I can still ask for free shit. It's the difference. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's the baby mamas to be like, the funny thing about it is, those the baby mamas I'm talking about, y'all. I don't get along with them, okay? The other baby mamas, I'm like, come on, sis, drop her over. I'll braid her hair. You can go get your pedicures and shit from the other nigga that's paying for shit for now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The baby mamas low-key fuck with me. Because they be like, bitch, make that Alfredo and comb her hair, and I do it. You know what I'm saying? But it's the funny thing about it, baby mamas, that we don't get along with too much. So, you know, because they always say some detrimental shit. It don't never be nothing funny, do it. My cousin, one of them, she was like, the funny thing about it is, I should have fucked with your homeboy. And then she was like, girl, you believe this motherfucker hit me? I was like, I would have too. Sometimes you gotta go up top, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't saying, and I ain't condoning, like, violence and shit. But sometimes you gotta go up top. Like, I feel like God working, you know how they be saying, like, God working mysterious ways and stuff? Like, he mysteriously not made me a man, because I'd be gut punching hoes if I was a dude. Like, yeah, bitch, fuck you. Okay? Because it's like, some stuff be disrespectful. Like, ladies, yeah, we get real disrespectful. I'm going to say this because there's only 2 of us here right now. So it's like, this is a safe place and shit, right? Like, we be disrespectful sometimes. Like, just like, I just said some shit where I feel like my lashes should have been shucked off me. Like, bitch, why you say that? Like, just shake them. Don't hit me. Just, you know, sometimes you got to shake a little bit. You know, that's what I would do if I was a dude and shit. Like, I would shake the fuck out of a bitch. I would. I'd shake the lashes off that hoe. But females, we don't know how to say sorry, low key. There's more fellas in here too. I'm surprised they was like, hell yeah, but we don't know how to say sorry for real. Like, our sorry is to be like, what the fuck you want to eat? Right. Shit. You want to stir fried, baked, or fried? Fuck. Okay. Here your plate, nigga. You like it? Or it's levels to sorry with us too, because you know, the sorry the dude's license is like, you know, you suck his dick, and he be like, yeah, you sorry. Like, you know, not sorry, but you know, I apologize. You know, get a little bob and weave and shit going on. We don't never verbally be like, I'm sorry, babe. You either go get some food or some head. So like, just take it though. You like the second, exactly. That's why I just be like, you know, guac 2000. Shit, we good.
I appreciate that. So.
See, and now I got a Valentine's Day gift. So that's how that shit be working. So something else I don't like. I can say this confidently because ain't none of y'all in here got it, but y'all don't really like niggas with titties. And usually when I tell people, they be like, all the niggas with titties lined up right here. And then I gotta be like, oh, not your titties. Your titties is great when I really don't like them. So I ain't got a lot of night and shit. But like, I hate niggas with titties. And it's like more so because I'm jealous. Fuck them niggas. I can say that confidently here too, with all three of us in here. But no, yeah, fuck niggas with titties. Like seriously, because like they be wearing beaters. This shit still be perky. Like fuck y'all. Okay. I go to sleep in the beater like I'm waking up, my shit over here and over there. Okay. Orangutan and shit. So yeah, fuck niggas with titties. I don't like them. Like I be trying to stuff shit in my titties and make them look bigger, like my cell phone, a book bag, you know, weird shit. You know what I'm saying? One time it was a penny in my titty because it was loose change, and I had Lincoln face on my titty for 2 weeks. Like, and it was like, my nigga was like, who face is this? Because I'm like, nigga's Lincoln. Like, you act like I went and got branded by another nigga or something. But I feel like dudes probably wouldn't inbox me as much. Like, the inbox assassins, y'all know how that shit, like, that shit be like that. I feel like I probably wouldn't get inbox as much if they knew my titties got long when I bent over and shit. And it's like, I was hunching on this one nigga, right? And he hit it from the back and shit. And all my titties doing this the whole time. And I was like, I'm tired of this shit because my titty done slapped me in my nose and shit. Like, I couldn't take it no more. So I'm like, all right, we got to switch to the missionaries. All my shit started doing was going counterclockwise. So I was like, that's some bullshit. So I'm going to get me some new titties. Like, I want a titty tune-up. Like, I just feel like my titties, when I take my bra off, it shouldn't fall out like a fruit roll-up and shit. Like, it's some shit. I feel like God did that to keep me humble. He gave me a big forehead, no edges, and long titties. But I will say this, like, cause like usually like, you know, women, you know, perky breasts, they get glorified, but it's like y'all really gotta start showing us long titty hoes some love, because we be saving y'all neck when we riding, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't even gotta let that shit up, my nigga, stand back right there, you know what I'm saying? You can't breathe, so you gotta pull off your nose a little bit. That is, you know what I'm saying? Y'all done had a long titty plop down on y'all before. You know, that's how it sound like. But I ain't always had long titties. It's just like I lost a lot of weight. I used to be 307.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I was a big little bitch. Cause I really was. I was a big little bitch, you know what I'm saying? I'm only 5 feet, you know, it said 307. It's like I was walking around like that bitch that ate the blueberry off of Willy Wonka. And I ain't even like blueberries back then. I wasn't fucking with them. So, you know what I'm saying? I was a big little bitch, lost the weight. But you know how like, you like, congratulations, you lost the weight, but too much of anything is a bad thing, for real, for real. And all that weight I lost, like, I developed what I would call like a memory foam body. Y'all didn't touch one of the memory foam pillows before, right? Like you hold this motherfucker too long, it's gonna stink, right? So, you know what I'm saying? I'm on motherfucking nigga house and, you know, he would smack me on my ass and shit. And he just did that shit so hard, like, bam, I felt it in my soul. I didn't know it was gonna stay in my ass though. And I was at a sneaky link house. So I go to my boyfriend's house. And he go to, you know what I'm saying, he won't hear from the back and shit. He's like, bitch, what's this dick right here? And he put that shit in like, he was like, my hand don't fit here, the fuck going on? And so I'm like, nigga, that's your hand, that shit. He like, no, bitch, this shit don't fit. So it's like, I was homeless for like 6 months off of that shit. That's crazy. Then that's why I always tell people, like, you shouldn't cheat if you ain't got nowhere to stay. Because, like, I didn't want to tell my mama because I was embarrassed. Like, I really could have went with her and stayed with her and shit. But who want to tell their mama they cheated on a nigga? Not my mama. I couldn't tell her that. I be trying to get advice from people, though. Like, I went to my elders. Because I finally got ready to settle down. I was feeling myself. I be a little hoe. I said, about 3-5 years of being a hoe, I was like, yeah, I ain't built for this shit. Because, like, I be caring about motherfuckers. Like low-key, I'm like a real ass bitch to give a fuck about a nigga. And so, you know, I was carrying this shit. You like, nigga, we go together. You done fucked up my credit and I'll let you put some shit in my name. Like, nah. It's like, I was not the city girl that I thought I was. So, you know, like, so I go to my mama and I'm like, you know, give me some advice. You know what I'm saying? Because I was dealing with the wrong people, I guess, looking for love in all the wrong places and shit. And I'm like, how can I get a man to be mine? You know what I'm saying? That one person that can please me, make me whole, you know? And she looked at me and she was like, you know, you really don't need nobody to complete you. You gotta be your own woman. Be independent. Cause shit, they all gonna cheat anyway. I'm like, damn, you still mad at daddy, huh? All right, that's cool, cause she toxic as fuck. I was like, let me go ask somebody else who ain't mad. So I go to my auntie Paulette, y'all. My auntie Paulette, you know what I'm saying, she a southern chick. She married to my Uncle Joe. They've been together for about probably 15 years or so, whatever. And they happy as fuck. It's probably because they ain't got no kids, though. It might be because they ain't got no kids. But I asked, I said, Auntie Paulette, how you and Joe, y'all never had no issues. You know, family know all your business and shit. I was like, as far as I know, y'all never had no issues. Y'all straight. What did you do? How you keep your man? And she's like, baby, let me tell you something. My auntie jazzy like that. She's like, let me tell you something. You know what I'm saying? You gotta cook for him, okay? Because everybody know the first way to a man's heart is his stomach. You gotta cook for him, baby. This nigga a chef, though. The fuck, what I'ma do? Nigga, I make cook-ups, okay? All the niggas I used to date selling drugs, so I know how to make cook-ups and cook crack, okay? I make some good-ass macaroni, but that shit, he had me beat on the cooking. I said, damn, he gonna leave me. All right, I go to my grandma, because I was like, I figured it gotta be something more than food. If he can already cook, it gotta be something more than food, right? I go to my grandma, and I'm like, Grandma, you done been with Papa for at least 40 years. I've known y'all since I was born, right? But, you know what I'm saying? He done had his kids, she done had his, but he stood by her. She was a kept woman, and they lived good. I said, how you type of Papa down? You know what I'm saying? She like, baby, let me tell you something. A man gonna only respect you as much as you respect yourself. I'm like, all right. So don't be a hoe no more, I get that, all right? And yeah, she like, and I gotta tell you one more thing, because this is vital, and don't tell your mama I told you, okay? I said, all right, Grandma, you know how we do. That time I let you smoke my weed, I ain't tell nobody. And she like, you gotta fuck him. I said, damn, Grandma. She like, my grandma's a motherfucker. That's how she had the 13 kids and shit, y'all. She did. What else I want to tell y'all? He said, hey, Grandma. So listen, y'all smoke weed and shit? Okay, so listen, you know back in the day, y'all remember when Gans was out? Motherfucking love Gans. Make Gans great again. That's how I feel. I don't know about y'all, but Gans is the only shit, like you remember that Sally Hansen nail polish and shit? I had some of that shit on my nails one day, and I'm outside. Matter of fact, I didn't go we was on Brace, right out there on Joy Road, right? The corner house right by the church. That used to be my people house, you know what I'm saying? We stood in the driveway smoking and shit, right? And I look at my nails and I was like, bitch, that'd be sweet as fuck if I could just blow the weed smoke on my nails and the trees start growing. I was like, we got a growing business right here. And she's like, bitch, go in the house. Gans made me say that stupid shit. And I felt like that was the dumbest shit I ever said. But, you know what I'm saying, we've evolved and shit, and you know, we got Zazas, and they got all these chemicals and shit, and they lacing weed with shit, right? Because I remember the first time I ever smelled crack was on my cousin's house. And I was like, why every time your mama smoke weed, it smell like rubber? I didn't realize until I got older, this bitch was lacing her shit. And I ain't even gonna lie, I started using that as a joke, and I think she heard my set. This is a safe place so I can tell y'all shit. But I feel like she started hearing my set, because now my older self, she hit me up and she like, oh yeah, I'm about to come to the studio, because I used to work in studio and shit. And she like, we go smoke. And I ain't gonna have it laced or nothing. Bitch, I am not smoking with you. Y'all gonna smoke with the motherfucker who say they had some lace in their shit? They was like, I ain't gonna lace it or nothing. You gonna smoke it? No. Even if you was a kid, you knew they weed used to smell like rubber? Right. I feel like, I do honestly feel like if they lace weed with beneficial shit, like I'll fuck with it a little bit more. Like, you know what I'm saying? They put shit like fentanyl weed, crack and weed, coke and weed, like, and then they'll tell you. That's rude. Okay, let me know if I'm about to be a crackhead or not. Maybe I ain't trying to be a crackhead right now. Not right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, but if they did beneficial shit like put Adipax in weed, that's a diet pill. Like, I be a smoking ass bitch. Okay. Shit, you put some Adipax in some coke. I'll probably smoke a line, sniff a line and shit or two. You know what I'm saying? Like, put some Adipax in there. Shit, I've been praying for a flat stomach. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta go to no doctor and get that shit cut off and say, that's all I gotta do. The fuck? So yeah, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with it. Y'all ever had a cousin that tried to kiss you? It's the same place. I feel like I can ask y'all questions and shit. Like, the reason I asked is like, I went to a family reunion one time. And it's like always that one motherfucker to sit at the table trying to hold y'all mama. Your cousin, bitch. The fuck you nasty motherfucker. Like, I am the person you can't be the family pervert and I'm around. Cause I'ma call you out. Like, no bitch, this macaroni is for non-perverts only, okay? You hoe, like that giblet gravy, auntie likes you like so much. You gotta stop trying to touch kids, my nigga. Like, it's just, I can't fuck with the family perverts. Like, so all of those have been extracted from my family because of me, and I like to hold that crown for that. Like, cause I'll call a pervert out, okay? What is I want to talk to y'all about? Ladies well, it's only me and you, so we can talk about this because they need to know this. But like, you ever try to sneak and sniff your coochie? Like, I don't know about y'all. Like, I be sneaking sniffing. That's what I call it. Like, you know, I got a dress on, so I'm like, like, you gotta check sometimes, cause like, I got this one friend who thinks sometimes. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, but I'm the bigger friend, and they always think that it's the big bitch, and it don't be. Like, cause she thought she was good. It's like, bitch, you the one who got the air gap. Like, if I think I can do like this, then I'm good. Like, bitch, you got a whole gap. Everything is coming through like. So. That should be like that sometimes. Like, you got a friend who pee long? You the pee long friend, ain't you? It's okay, because I pee long a little bit too. And it should be like that. I just feel like if you pee long, your coochie good. Because it's like, we be going, it smell like, it not smell like, because it shouldn't smell like that. But, I mean, sound like fried chicken, like sometimes. It's, I just feel like if a guy hear me peeing hard, he gonna be like, yeah, she got coochie control or some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Because if you been holding it long, I mean, you peeing hard. It's like, you got good muscle control. So fellas, all 5 of y'all, listen to the bitch pee. Okay? It make a difference. Like, guys always talking about females coochie stanking, but we never address like the stanky dicks. Dick stinks. Like, y'all got this shit that form between y'all asshole and y'all balls called duck butter. Okay? They laughing because I just said, like, go hoop a little bit, okay? It's that little area. It's like, is this mayonnaise or butter? What the fuck is this? That is ass sweat juice. Like, that is. I remember my ex, like, he was a hairy motherfucker too. This nigga had buckshot on his thighs. So I was like, you don't manscape or nothing. I'm thinking like, he told me one day we was fucking around, y'all. I'm just be honest. He was like, get the balls. And I was like, no, nigga, you get the balls. Like, the fuck? And then, like, I tried to be nice about it. I'm like, babe, let's go just take a shower. And he was like, no, I'm good. Like, so I had to lie and tell him I was on my period and shit. Like, you lie and tell people you're on your period?
I'm married. No, he taking it. Even if I
oh, yeah. That's the married life, like running the red lights, like that's what I look forward to as far as being married. Like, fuck you, fuck this penny, okay? Because sometimes the coochie smell like a penny when you're on your period and shit. Like, I don't care what no, like, females be like, my pussy never stank. Bitch, you a lie. It probably stank right now. If you got a coochie, that bitch done stank before, okay? It's a coochie. It is all coochies that stank before. It just shouldn't stank on a regular, okay? It's
something wrong.
It's not, you need a doctor, bitch. You do, your coochie stink on the regular, you need a doctor. So, like, you and your husband ever tried, like, the honey packs? Like, because I know when you married, you be doing fun shit. Like, you know, if I was married, I would, like, blow a honey pack in my booty hole or something. Like, but have y'all tried the honey packs or a chingaling or nothing there?
I'm gonna be real, he bought it, but we ain't never tried it.
No, oh shit, y'all that fun, y'all gotta try that shit. All right, so maybe I'm dating the wrong niggas. It is for you. Listen, just put in this food, sis. Okay? You gonna call that nigga Zeus by the end of the night.
He tried that blue rhino though.
The blue,
that worked. Yeah, that worked.
You like the blue rhino?
That worked real
So was it just more powerful? He had more energy, or like what was up with that?
It was like both.
Oh.
Yeah, it was both. It was like.
See, I ain't even gonna lie. It's a pill.
Yeah, it's literally blue.
See, that's the type of shit you put in weed, okay? Not no crack, not no cocaine, not no fentanyl. You put blue rhino in that bitch, okay? Right. Diet pills and blue, and if you got a fat nigga, you can double up. Blue rhino and diet pills. I was fucking a fat nigga one time. His titty slapped me in my face. I was so mad. I was mad as hell. Like, I brought up the honey pack because I slipped a nigga a honey pack one day, and it's like, you know, they be hunching hard as hell at the honey pack, like, and I wanted some because he had a little dick. I'm gonna tell you that in a minute, because he did. Oh shit, that hit. I'm gonna lose a tooth. But no, he had a little dick, you know what I'm saying? So he was and he woke up the next day, and he was like, damn, my ass cheeks hurt. Like, he wasn't used to hunching like that, like. So you gotta slip him a honey pack. I don't mind little dicks because I just feel like they more respectful, especially if you act like the big dick niggas. Like, you be like, hold on. They're like, they act any type of way. You gotta get your little dick nigga because it's like you gotta cook for every man. You gotta cater to another. But the dick nigga, they be having big dick energy, and I'm short. And I ain't got time to be dealing with that type of shit. Okay, so the little dick nigga, like, I don't even be gagging, but when I suck his dick, I be like, and he be like, damn, girl, you need to work on your glass gag reflex. I'm like, yeah, babe. And it's like, you ever tried to two-hand a little dick nigga? I was like, you know, I'm short, so I get away with shit. You know what I'm saying? He really think I'm handling that shit. I love little dick bag. But I be dating different type of dudes and stuff, right? So my sister cousin Tia, who asked for the abortion money earlier that I was telling y'all about, I be telling her all my business. I be like, dear diary, sister cousin Tia, today, this nigga that I fucked with. So I be telling her everything, right? And I had been telling her about the different dudes I was dating. You know what I'm saying? I dated this one dude with a one eye, and I called him oblong bag. I dated a dude with a little hand. You know that little motherfucking hand off a scary movie? He's like, grab my little hand, it's stronger. That motherfucker other side his body was strong as fuck because he used to rip my fat ass up so quick. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm telling him about one arm, her about one arm bae and shit. And my new bae is deaf bae. And so she like, bitch, if you just trying to get an SSI check, say that. Because the other nigga before that was in a wheelchair. And I'm like, listen, I was just trying to find somebody who loved me from the heart, okay? It wasn't about the SSI check, I promise you. But it's like Death Bay, like, I felt him the most because it's like our communication, honestly. No, you petty. Like, we had really good communication. Like, for real, we really did. Our communication was so dope. Like, even if I wanted to call my sneaky link, like, I'd turn this motherfucking hearing aid down and shit. And then he read lips, so I'd be like, I love you, Death Bay. He'd be like, I love you too, girl. And then, you know what I'm saying, we was good and shit. I got a secret though. Like sex was weird, really, really like weird with us, cause like he made death noises. And so one time we fucking around, he like, I'm about to go. I'm like, you want some gum, nigga, in the middle of fucking? What the fuck? And then so like that's really why I ain't got no lashes on today, because he missed. Then yeah. So anyway. I think that's. I'm not about to keep up. Y'all, this is my time, okay? Like, I'm gonna get up out of here before I get struck down for doing this bullshit. But I really love Death Bay and I love comedy. My name is comedian Toi Oh, listen, so I am one of the contestants for the Detroit Choice Awards for local comedians, and I'm really honored because I'm new as fuck. And I just would be happy if y'all follow me on Instagram and show me some love. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I'm under TOI